So now it's time for my final thought. Today, at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, a statue was erected next to one of Magic Johnson and of Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, brother, I don't know if he needs a statue out here in downtown LA, because the only thing Wayne Gretzky did for the Los Angeles sports scene was that he made those silver and black LA Kings jerseys really popular with cholos. That's about all that Wayne Gretzky did. But I could almost live with his statue being up at the Staples Center where the Kings play their games now. And you got Magic Johnson's up there. That's something they do throughout the country, John. Up there in San Francisco, where your so-called San Francisco Giants play ball, Willie Mays has got a statue, right?
Yeah, he deservedly has a statue.
He deservedly has a statue, because he was the face of baseball in San Francisco and in New York for the baseball Giants. So it makes sense. If you go somewhere out in Chicago, I'm sure they got a statue for Ernie Banks or something, maybe somewhere. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But today, at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, they unveiled a statue for Oscar De La Hoya, the boxer, at the Staples Center. I scratched my head long and hard, John, to think why we should even legitimize this statue at the Staples Center. So now every time I want to go see the Lakers, I'm going to have to see Oscar De La Hoya's face. A man that hasn't fought in Los Angeles since earlier this year when he fought our friend Steve Forbes. But before that, he hadn't fought in L.A. since 2000 when he lost against Shane Mosley. And before that, and that was in 2000, before that, Oscar De La Hoya had not fought in Los Angeles since 1994 when he fought at the Olympic Auditorium against Jimmy Breedall. Before that, he hadn't fought in L.A. since 1993 when he fought at the Hollywood Palladium. And before that, he hadn't fought in L.A. till he debuted at the Inglewood Forum against Lamar Williams. And those are the only times that Oscar De La Hoya fought in Los Angeles. So why are we erecting a statue at the Staples Center? I'll tell you why. Because it's a good photo op a couple days before a fight against Manny Pacquiao, a fight that Golden Boy Promotions and Top Rank Promotions are secretly concerned will tank at the pay-per-view, okay? We're not hearing all the hoopla about 1.5 or 2 million buys. I think they'd be happy with 750,000 buys. The economy's tanked. So it's a good photo op to put in the newspapers to try to get people to put up statues. But more importantly, the people that operate and own the Staples Centers are the AEG Corporation, all right? And those people have a strategic business partnership with Golden Boy Promotions. So you rub my back, I rub yours. You lost at the Staples Center against Shane Mosley. That's okay. We'll put up a statue for you. Once again, if they put up a statue somewhere in Los Angeles or East LA for Oscar, and it was for him being a good guy, for putting money into the community, for funding charter schools, for doing some of those things, I wouldn't have an issue. But when you put a statue of Oscar De La Hoya, the boxer, at Staples Center, it's a shame that he's even next to Magic Johnson. It's embarrassing because Oscar De La Hoya doesn't measure up 1% to the athletic exploits of Earvin Magic Johnson. All right, so that statue needs to go. I hope it's a statue that'll be gone next week after this is all gone. If anybody wants to go over there and take a funny picture with the statue, send it to me at boxingconfidential.com. The best picture is going to win $50. All right, because that statue shouldn't be there. It needs to be gone. I think they need to tear the thing down. It's horrible. It just shows you the Golden Boy Promotion model. Everybody likes to rub their hands together. They like to slap each other's backs. They like to be in cahoots with HBO, The Ring, AG, the company, the T-shirt company, and some of those partnerships are good. But when those partnerships get you a statue at the Staples Center, a place where you only fought once and lost to Shane Mosley, it's an embarrassment, man. It's an embarrassment. And I don't know, maybe I disappointed some people with my final thought. It's not as angry as maybe they've been in the past, but it's really disappointing that, the center of L.A., we got to see Oscar De La Hoya's statue when he didn't even fight here but a handful of times, man. It's incredible, John. Your final thoughts, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I see, man. For me, it's always strange to see a statue of somebody when they're still active in their sport. I mean, first and foremost, that's just strange to me, man. I mean, usually statues are erected to, give honor to a guy that already hanged them up or gave up whatever profession he was in. So, I see you, but my final thought is just actually putting a pick on this fight because I don't think I did that through our hour and a half or hour and 3/4 long rant. The boxing bookie pick is back. I think it's going to be surprising to a lot of you guys. I think that most of you guys are probably going to be writing me off that I went completely crazy. But taking all the factors involved, there's a lot of factors involved going into this fight. Maybe I'm overanalyzing. Maybe I'm just trying to grab a rabbit out the hat. But I'm going with Manny Pacquiao by knockout. I'm picking him to put hands on Oscar De La Hoya. I think this is a fight between a businessman and a warrior. And I think just like we saw against Caballero and Steve Molitor, when the technician or the businessman gets in, waist deep with the guy who's ready to die for the cause, I think he might just bitch up and fold up. So I'm going with Manny by knockout. Wherever you can get at least 5-1 odds, I say go ahead and put a little change on that. I think that's the way to go, and that's the way I'm gonna be betting when I'm out in Vegas this weekend.
Wow, man, you even put me at a loss for words. You heard it there, the boxing book. You're going with Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to take De La Hoya by decision. We'll see how it all...
By knockout, baby.
Okay. All right, then. He's taking Manny Pacquiao by knockout. I guess he drank the roach juice. I'm taking De La Hoya by decision. We'll see how it all plays out Saturday night, and we'll be back here on Monday to discuss it.